In this video, we're going to explore how the scalar product relates to the Cartesian equation of a plane. So in the previous video, we had a vector equation of a plane, and we showed it was equivalent to this Cartesian equation. Now, obviously this just looks fairly familiar. Some x's plus some y's plus some z's equals a number. But notice that you could rewrite this as x, y, z dotted with 2, 1, 3. Because that is x times 2, 2x, y times 1, and z times 3, added up, and it equals 7. Now, x, y, z is just an arbitrary point, so we can just call that r. So r dot 2, 1, 3 equals 7. And this is yet another version of the equation of a plane, sometimes called the dot product form, sometimes called the point normal form. And it really is just equivalent to the Cartesian form. It's just a shorthand, but it captures some really nice information hidden in it. We're going to explore that in this video, and we're going to do that with the help of this question here. So this question says, a plane is perpendicular to the vector -3, 2, 5, and it goes through the point 5, 0, 2. Find the equation of the plane in Cartesian form. So this sounds like it's going to be an awful lot of work, but we can use the dot product in a really clever way. Here's how. Let's get a sketch in. So the sketch has our plane. And what do we know? We know that the point 5, 0, 1, which I'll put here, is on the plane. 5, 0, 2 rather. And we also know the plane is perpendicular to this vector, which means that this vector points straight up from the plane. It's like pointing a pencil directly onto a tabletop. So here's the logic we can use. Let's take an arbitrary point on this plane and let's call that point R. Now let's place that pencil pointing up from here. So pointing straight up in the air so that it makes a right angle with the plane. And this vector here is the vector -3, 2, 5. So I'll put that here, but bear in mind that's not it's not a point, it's a direction of this. It's a vector going up. It's not a position vector, it's a direction. So what do we know? We know that this vector is perpendicular to the plane, and therefore it's perpendicular to any vector that sits on the plane, including this vector here. So that vector is the one connecting R to the point 5, 0, 2. So what is that vector there? Well, that vector is simply R minus 5, 0, 2, right? That's the vector connecting 2 points. So what we know is if we dot this vector with -3, 2, 5, we must get 0. And we must get 0 because this vector is perpendicular to the plane and therefore perpendicular to any vector that lies on the plane. Now, so let's set that equal to 0. Now, one feature of the dot product is you can expand it. And that's due to the fact that it's simply this times this plus this times this plus this. It's all just addition and multiplication, so you can expand just like you can normal brackets. So what that means is we've got R dotted with -3, 2, 5. So R dotted with -3, 2, 5 minus 5, 0, 2 dotted with -3, 2, 5, and that should equal 0. But look, we can just expand this out. So we've got R dotted with -3, 2, 5 minus, now what do we get inside the bracket here? Well, it's 5 times -3 is -15. 0 times 2 is 0. 2 times 5 is 10. And so when it's neatened up in its fullest way, neatened up as much as it can go, so inside this bracket, it's minus 15 plus 10, which is minus 5, minus 5, so it's this plus 5 equals 0. So that equals minus 5. And look, we've got it back to that form, which we saw over here, which is r dotted with something, a vector, equals a number. So we know that we can convert this into Cartesian by saying, well, r is just an arbitrary point on the plane. It's just x, y, z. So this is just x, y, z, dotted with minus 3, 2, 5 equals minus 5. And that implies that minus 3x plus 2y plus 5z equals minus 5. Now, that's the answer to the question, but there's a lot to take in here. Notice that the minus 3, 2, 5, well, that's just the minus 3, 2, 5 here. And what is that? That's the vector which was perpendicular to the plane. So whenever you have a Cartesian equation of a plane, the coefficients of x, y, and z form a vector which is perpendicular to a plane. So that's kind of remarkable. If I just make up any plane, like 4x plus y minus 2z equals anything, 91, I know that this plane is perpendicular to the vector 4, 1, minus 2. That is, if I had that plane, then the vector 4, 1, minus 2 would be sitting on the plane like a pencil sitting on a table. So typically what we say then is that this dot product form of a plane looks something like this. R dotted with n, where n is some vector which is normal to the plane, equals k, where k is some constant. So in its most basic form, that's the dot product form of the vector equation of a plane, where n is normal to the plane. So whenever you see something like r dotted with vector equals number, this vector is normal to the plane. And it's super easy to bounce between this form and Cartesian form, because really it's just minus 3x plus 2y plus 5z equals that number over there. So these numbers here, minus 3, 2, 5, those are your normal vector, the vector which is normal to the plane. Okay, there's quite a lot to take in there, but we're going to be using this idea a lot over the next few videos. So see you there for some more practice.